You killed on the roast. And people need to hear that out there.
Thank you.
You killed on the Charlie Sheen roast. And I know maybe you don't like the compliments here and there. But
I enjoy compliments.
All right. But you fucking...
He just doesn't recognize them when they come.
You fucking destroyed.
I was good. What you trying to say?
You destroyed it, man.
Thank
you really did.
I appreciate it. I'm glad it came off. In the room, I was comfortable, but then the editing, I was like, oh boy. Oh, shit.
They fuck you over too bad?
Not if people thought I was good. You know?
Yeah, it was good.
And the stuff they left out, I don't know if that would have made it any better. But, you know, the whole set was in the room was I did about 10 minutes, maybe 15.
Yeah.
Because I had to. Because, you know, they were setting me up for two to the back of the head. They wasn't setting me up for fucking... They wasn't giving me a fucking Schumer or a Jeselnik setup. They was giving me... Because the station knows my pedigree as a comic, but here's somebody didn't know until I walked out in the pre-intros of the dais. Nobody knows me. So I'm in a Hollywood crowd with big, funny-faced Dog the Bounty Hunter and Joe from the Wheelchair and the Family Guy. And they're just like... And I'm the only nigga on the roast, right?
He is a goofy-looking motherfucker.
Big hair plugs and shit. So I'm looking around, and they come out, and I'm always used to at least half of people going, hey.
Yeah, hey.
That's Patrice.
Sure.
Hey, it's me, right? So coming out, works all over town. You know, Seth was bringing everybody out. So he's like, hey, you know, he works all around, working comic, very funny guy, Patrice O'Neal.
Oh, that's...
So I'm the only black guy in this Hollywood. Nobody know me. And why that's important is, he's the black guy on the roast. All right, must be an interesting young man. And then I said, listen, they gave me like a couple of days notice to do it. I didn't have a month, which I should have had. I had about 3 days.
Jesus.
And I only really got into it on the plane flying there on Friday. The roast was Saturday. So I said, just don't put me last. Because, I mean, there's no reason to put me last. Okay.
All right, sure.
Guess what, fat boy?
You're going last,
I should have said, I need to go last. They would have put me on. Then they would have put me on first, where John Lovitz went, which is a rough one. So
first is easy.
They knew me as a comic that could go last, but it was a setup.
Yeah.
Because no one in the audience knew me. So by the time I come up, he's a black guy, and he's doing the coveted Lisa Lampanelli last spot. Who is this young man? So I had to go, and this is the thing. If I had bombed, it would have set me back 5 years. I would have never seen y'all again. I'd have found another job because I can't. I would have had to make a comeback at the age of 48. Because if I'd have ate my balls, I'd have to hide. I'd have to be on stage pretending I had confidence.
Yeah.
But there would have been
somebody
none.
would have been like, why couldn't you be funny like that on the roast?
Oh, yeah.
And then I got to explain, no, they don't understand. So I had to pull out.
Yeah.
20 years of this was a I had to prove myself.
Yeah.
I'm used to being able to just chill and work out my mind, and I had to prove myself. And now, okay, I did well, but it was like, oh yeah, that's what he does. But if I bombed, so I had to actually muster up all my experience as a comic.
Jesus.
So I had to play for the room. I had to, because and they got mad at me, the truck, because it was, hey, you know, you got AIDS and your eyes are bleeding. Like it is, and look at John Lovitz. He's a piece of shit. And just, boy, your fucking head is, you know, you have diabetes.
Yeah.
Grape soda. Like, it's just like, the motherfuckers' heads was going like this, up and down. So I'm up there like, if I had did what I had prepared because they needed it, they wanted it on the monitor, I get up there after William Shatner was racist, in a funny way.
Right.
I'm like, all right, that's it. You know, I'm going to have to be a comic. I can't do, and then Seth MacFarlane,
Yeah.
Can't do it. So I had to half wing it, half material. And the material give you the confidence to wing it. So that's why I was winging it, and they was going well. Then I go, oh, okay, I also got some jokes I prepared.
Yeah, right.
So a lot of it was just ranting on the phony Hollywood thing, because they decided it was no disease day at the roast when they edited. Everybody said some disease jokes, not just, except for diabetes. That was allowed. You know, diabetes is a jokey. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
But, like, Jeff Ross said a fucking funny joke. He says to me, Patrice, you said you'll never do one of these roasts. You're a sickle sellout.
That's hilarious.
Hilarious. So when
funny.
I was up, I was like, Jesus, I hope you get Tay-Sachs disease, right? Which is a Jew disease.
Yeah.
So, and Crohn's. And then, but it was a great ad-lib, because I go, I hope you get Crohn's disease so it can stop some of that shit from coming out your mouth, because Crohn's. So we had a good time. Cut that shit out. All that shit got cut out.
Are they afraid of diseased people calling?
All of that shit got cut out.
Down syndrome,
dude.
I heard, got cut out or beeped.
Everything that had to do with any diseases.
I mean, Steve-O's whole act got cut out.
It just,
See, assuming he's retarded.
you know, it was a rough one, but it was like, you know, I did it. I did it because of Charlie. Like, I did it because I wanted to meet the guy. I thought he was like, you gotta meet this fucking guy. And let's not be self-righteous. They was planning on it being the biggest rated, whatever.
Yeah,
and they was paying some
10
good
million
dough.
people.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I said, all right, I'll do it. I'll do that fucking thing. Fuck it. And then, but the hard thing was not to sabotage it, because it was not set up for you to do well.
Yeah. You
wasn't-
had everything against you on that one.
Like, you
but
walk in
pulled
and
it
think
off.
you're gonna, they like, hey, Patrice, we love you. Come on, do it. And then you come in the room and there's plastic on the ground, like,
Oh shit!
Oh, fuck.
oh no.
Oh no!
Like,
In the back of the
Are they
head.
still trying to destroy my career by allowing Anthony Jeselnik to be famous? Don't do that. Don't do that. Like Comedy Central, they fucking tell people they're gonna be famous. You see Whitney Cummings, that bitch is a showrunner on 2 shows.
Yeah,
Who the fuck has ever heard of that?
it's crazy. That's insanity.
It's unheard of. And I'm not mad at the bitch. It's just, I'm trying to get on True TV. This bitch is show running on the 2 major networks.
I'm surprised more you guys don't kill yourselves.
Yeah, right.
I'm not even, you know what I mean? But you're way more talented than Whitney Cummings, I'll say it. And she's got 2 huge shows and you're trying to get...
You know what it feels like? You're familiar with Donnie Brasco, of course, right?
Yeah,
of course.
The movie.
Yeah.
You feel like Ruggiero, what's his name? Lefty?
Yeah.
You feel like Lefty because you go, I shoot my best friend in the back of the head.
Yeah.
I fucking... When I think I'm going to be murdered, I show up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm down with the game. But people just that haven't earned it. I think it's like being, or even Platoon, the guy who was running Sergeant Barnes' platoon.
Yeah, the lieutenant.
But Sergeant Barnes is like smacking him in the head with a phone, like, you dumb motherfucker. That's how you feel, like
you fucked up fire mission.
You cut up, and you're doing 4 or 5 tours of duty, and this bitch got 2 shows.
Now, the lefty's a good analogy, though, because the whole career you feel like you're pulling a fucking 100 out of a card that says to a friend of ours and ripping it in half. Every time somebody gets something, you rip your card up.
So again, it's not nothing against her. I'm just,
Right.
she
What
just
is that
represents something.
Well, okay, because I was going to ask you, what is that about? Because, no joke, you're way more fucking funny than her.
Dude, I bet you.
Jimmy, of course, is in the same boat, and you guys have a tough time trying to get these big fucking projects.
I don't know who the peers are of Roseanne or Brett Butler, but I bet you they weren't like, what? When Roseanne got her shit. Because she earned it, it seemed like. It seemed like Roseanne did the rounds, or Margaret Cho did the rounds, or Janine Gala, they did the, but you go, I think the anger is that a lot of people don't feel like she got that spot.
There is anger. Oof.
Well, but it's not anger towards her in particular. It's anger because the business says, here's my sabotage mindset. I had to fight the thing like, really? Like, after I did well. Really? Like, this just validated me?
Jesus, Patrice.
Patrice just can't.
Dude,
Fair enough,
no,
but you gotta knock that
I didn't do
shit
it,
down.
though. I didn't do it. I'm telling you, motherfuckers.
Right, yeah.
But in my head, I had to fight that. I had to fight, a couple of Twitter people. Oh, this guy's pretty good. What did you just say to me? What did you just say you're going to follow me? Do you know I block people on a regular basis? I don't need you. Just mad, but I curbed that. I did. But that's my instinct is to go, if I ate my balls on this show, it's a setback. If I kill, it's just par for the course.
It's just,
Fame didn't call. I was still walking through Marshalls yesterday. It was like,
Fame didn't call?
It didn't call yet. I got my phone.
What the fuck's going on with Fame?
I think
Fame doesn't have your phone number.
It has my Twitter account.
Has your Twitter
No,
account?
but Fame has called a lot, and Fame is tired of being hung up on.
You're not Fame.
And cursed out. What do you want? Click.
But I certainly...
I walked through Marshalls yesterday. That's funny.
I certainly didn't do anything bad.
Was there a little tick up?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah,
after the roast where...
10 million people watched it. I don't know where it ticks up at. I don't think...
It wasn't a huge jump, obviously.
It wasn't like... I'm not famous because, but...
It's pretty fucked up.
10 million people saw it, so what it is, I think in the industry, too, it might have upped it because that's who was validated for.
Right.
So everybody that already knows me from being a good comic just decided I was a good comic.
Yeah.
At this particular thing.
You talked to Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
Is he a cool guy?
He's very cool, man. Very funny, very cool, but it was his night, so it wasn't, I don't like that feeling of bothering a guy.
Right.
Yeah,
so it was a thank you, it was pleasantries, it was this and that, and then boom.
How did Tyson treat you?
Tyson was cool. Tyson's
Does he know you?
No, he's a hood guy. Like Tyson's very hood.
Yeah.
So Tyson gave me the size my body up pat when he met me.
Oh, did he?
To see if he fucked me up. To see he was sized. That's what they do in the hood.
God
He said,
damn.
"Hey man, how you doing?" He shook me to see how easy it would be.
Stout you were, yeah.
How solid are you?
Yeah,
wow.
Put you through a wall.
That shit
Is
goes
that
on?
shit?
Is that the move?
It was hood shit. So see,
You think he realizes he's doing it, or it's just such a habit when
it's
he
a
meets
habit
somebody?
when you're from. He was from Brooklyn and he was a thug.
Yeah,
so he
yeah.
would know who he fuck with.
So you just kind of give him a little shake.
Is that also a dominance thing too,
That's
where
hilarious.
you know
Yeah,
you can
but
shake a guy like that? Like that's a.
But he wouldn't do that to you. He wouldn't do that.
'Cause he knows
wouldn't do
better.
that
He
to-
knows.
He wouldn't even. I don't know
Don't shake
if
the
he
white
would
man.
do it to a white guy,
he
but he
already
wouldn't
knows.
do
Look
it
at us.
to. So he's like, "What's up?"
But he
big?"
knows he could lay
Look at
me
this
into
big
a
motherfucker.
fucking
That's like
wall.
he was
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
he was doing an interview with the workaholics kids, and he was like, and he's done. He goes, what's up, that big nigga right there? And he just shook my hand. Crack, shake your shoulders, and I go, I want to go, nigga, don't. We at the roast. Stop trying to rob me, motherfucker.
Is he intimidating? When you see him?
His legend is.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have that boundary between professional and civilian. Like, if you really bothered him, he would punch you.
Well, I said, even they played it on the roast, but I even went further where I was just like, I don't like the feeling of not being afraid of Mike Tyson. So white people put me in a bad spot by having him singing and clapping at pigeons to make me think that he ain't Mike Tyson.
He's not gonna beat your ass.
And on a street level, he'll beat you down.
Yep.
He can fight. That's what always killed me when they say he's a bully. How can you be a bully when you beat up people for a living? Like you.
Yeah, that's your job.
It's like you beat up other guys that beat up people for their profession.
Yeah.
So he can't be a bully.
Who said he was a bully? I never heard that.
You've never heard them say Mike Tyson is a bully?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard them say he fought bad fighters.
No, they call him a bully.
Wow.
Mike Tyson, once someone stands up to him, he actually whoops ass.
That's what he does.
He's not a bully. So he was, you felt that vibe, but he was still a cool dude. He wasn't, he didn't do anything, but I'd say, this guy's from the street big time, because I haven't did that in a long time, size a guy up and shake him.
Sizing up. I just learned something new right there.
No clue.
If a guy touches you and starts moving you around, he's sizing you up.
What's the William Shatner story?
Wow.
You said
I love William Shatner. Love me.
we love him. He's going to be on again soon.
That's
right?
right.
He's
Next
really
week?
human, man. Really a human
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
And he was with his wife. And after the show, I'm kind of in that. Okay, I was in a fog the whole time because I didn't sleep. It was weird. You're just there telling you to walk here and walk there.
Yeah, yeah.
You're trying to be yourself, and it's like, what happens is being yourself. Some cunt camera lady is mad because you actually see the bitch not give a fuck about you. That's the thing, in the red carpet shit, all that shit. You walk down, Patrice, you go, oh, okay, hey. And then one bitch go, pfft, and she's looking at hey, cunt, just fucking pretend you're looking at me, right?
Fuck you,
But you can't do that shit.
Well, we played it on the show. What did he say to somebody on the red carpet? It was pretty funny. You weren't going to play, man.
Right, that's what I was trying to play, but when the way you play, that's not how you do it.
Right.
And then you find out what that means when you fuck with them.
Yeah.
They leave you out.
Yeah.
They like roasters included. Fucking Big Bird from Sesame Street. I'm like, he wasn't on the roast.
No Patrice, yeah.
Nothing.
Do you like stopping for your picture when you walk? I hate stopping.
No.
I'm terrified that no one wants my photo.
Well, no one does if you're not.
You're stopping.
It's scary.
hilarious.
I'd rather walk right through behind a publicist and just keep going. It scares me to death to stop.
But that's what there'll be somebody that, and then you'll go, then the publicist will be like, Patrice O'Neal is here. And they just start fixing their shoes.
Humiliating.
And then some Turkish reporter goys, okay, so can you give me some of the jokes? Bitch, die.
Oh, that's
You
hilarious.
and your fucking your turban, just get out of here.
It's
I'm
like-
fucking Turban Weekly. So
It's like, don't tell anyone I'm here.
Yeah, it's
if they
embarrassing.
recognize that's
It is
good.
embarrassing.
They're waiting for fucking Charlie Sheen.
Yes.
So you go out and you give her some, and then you got to know what to say because they'll take a soundbite and say, Patrice O'Neal said Charlie Sheen's breath stinks.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. So you understand, like when you watch interviews and they're just like, this sucks. It's because they just don't, you don't want to bother getting in trouble for being you.
Yeah.
So anyway, and I fucking had a thing with the Workaholics kids. I had anxiety. I had no patience. Because the Workaholics kids are, and it's not against them, they're just these new breed of white guys who don't care. That's their thing. So it's like, hey, what's your name? My name's Superman. Oh, so what do you do? Well, I fucking save the Earth on a regular basis. I actually kick-started the sun and turned time back to save people.
Hipster fucking bullshit.
Yeah, man.
Is that the detached fucking phony?
Yeah.
Wait, I never heard of this.
I never did either.
The Workaholics.
Fuck
What is it?
you.
I can't believe they showed it because they edited it so that it's actually fun because it didn't end well.
Really?
He's like, hey, what's going on?
But I don't even know what this is.
It's these kids. They're in a comedy troupe, and Comedy Central gave them a show called
Look at his
Workaholics.
face.
But it's like they're
Why,
pushing.
the frozen face. Look at this.
There's nothing worse than that frozen fucking
Like
face.
he's not impressed by me.
So they
like
let-
he don't need to be fucker. But
All right, so they have a show
on
on Comedy Central, and then
and so
they were at
Comedy
the
Central
roast.
wanted to push them, so they let them do the interviews on the red
okay.
carpet.
All right, turn that a little bit, sweetie.
You want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see his face. Frozen face. Oof.
Look at him.
All right, push play on this phone.
Who are you, dude?
Can you turn back to the beginning?
Yeah, how about you find
What are you
that?
doing, Sam? Stop ruining everything.
Oh, Sam.
Suck.
Do my very best.
Look at this.
Yo, guys, I'm kind of here with Patrice O'Neal, more or less. What's up, dude?
I'm kind
you
of.
doing?
Wait. Hold on. What was that? What did that even mean? I'm kind of here with Patrice O'Neal, more or less.
I don't know what he's
But
doing.
I don't know, man.
But they should have warned me that this is his character so I could be.
Well, what?
Fuck
Why?
that guy.
Does the show do well?
It's new. It hasn't done well. Like, it's not a big show.
No
right
one
now.
knows about it.
All right, hit it.
Down ass chick right
Pants
there.
just moved.
Anders, go ahead.
Yo, guys, I'm kind of here with Patrice O'Neal, more or less. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Good, man.
Good. You gonna walk out of here with the statue or no?
Of what?
These women.
No. Like, nah, I don't think so. Nah, they're not even allowed to talk.
It's all cocaine on them. You know that, right?
Why is every white guy like the new characters? I don't give a like. He's like, so what's the deal, man? Shaking on the statue. Okay, I'm trying to make it work. Let's do it again.
I'm here with Patrice O'Neal, being a white man.
Great guy. I don't care, man. I don't get it. What's wrong with the society? That's my job to be angry.
It's been real. Back to you guys.
And I know that was sarcasm somehow.
Hey, thanks, Anders. We're with Seth MacFarlane here.
Dude, I don't know why they showed that.
Oh, thank God they did. You called that
Good for you.
motherfucker out.
Fuck him.
I
Fuck this
don't
stupid
believe
show.
it was not pleasant because I'm like,
No, but the line
Call
about
them out for being fake.
the line about why is every character I don't care is it's a weird that's an exposing line. That's embarrassing.
yeah.
when someone
Good for
calls
him.
you out on that.
Good for Patrice.
That's embarrassing.
I'm here.
I'm surprised they showed that
More or
too.
less. I could be here. I could be fucking at a coffee place. I don't care. Whatever. I'm here with this guy, Patrice O'Neal. I got a mic.
Because they don't connect with you at all. They don't
no.
know how to connect with you. They don't know how to connect. So they think that just being stiff and frozen was a good word, and detached makes them seem like they're unattainable when they don't know how to connect.
So you're going to walk away with one of these statues? Now, riff on that. I just gave you something. Be funny now.
I don't get
Really? Be funny? Yeah?
Good for you, man.
How about you
not
have
going
some
with that
interviewing skills, you fucking asshole?
And I'm walking through with anxiety. So whatever you can do to go, well, hey, Patrice, let's look at it from his point of view.
Yeah.
Look at it from my point of view. Dude, I'm in this situation with a day's notice.
Yeah.
And I'm nervous about my jacket. And you going, please just don't attack what I'm already self-conscious about. Because I had a T-shirt and a sparkly jacket. That was my red carpet.
Right.
I thought that was leather. I swear to God, I thought that was leather. That's a sparkly. Let me see.
Well, it looks like it's leather.
It looks like a leather jacket.
It's some kind of like denim or something.
Oh.
So I'm hoping everything is going well with my clothing. So
Wait, did you bring that or did they give it to you? Why were you nervous?
No, they fucking I brought it. Meaning, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm hoping I look,
Oh, okay.
So my mind is like, all right, don't fuck up the shit. Just go along. That's what I was trying to do. Do the right thing. And
the last person you'd want on that line would be Keith Robinson. How fucking fast?
Oh my God.
What's that jacket, stupid?
Look at that fucking jacket. What the fuck you got that on?
it was too.
You dressed up for this
Oh, he just ruined your night before you walk in the door.
Ross got me. They didn't play it. I don't know why. Ross was in the room.
Yeah.
Ross was phenomenal.
Yeah.
He goes, Patrice, why are you dressed like a gay umpire? Here's the one Bobby said when I was talking to him on the phone that would have hurt me. It would have struck me and I would have had to get that out of my...
Oh, shit.
He said, you look like Janet Jackson from Rhythm Nation. If someone had said that to me, I would have really had to. I would have been mad, like fuck.
Yeah. You would have had to get out of that one.
Oh,
Would have been rough.
You were just glad none of your friends were around.
Dude,
you were happy to be doing that by yourself.
They would have just laughed at me. They just laughed at me. So
hilarious.
I was trying to not fuck up that roast. I was trying to not make anybody's job hard like usual. But then they put these kids who probably 20 with confidence that they gave them.
Yeah,
and it's like, again, man, I'm a made guy. Like, where I go, I hold my, in any of these fucking boroughs.
Yeah.
There's John Jackson, Rhythm Nation.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's a good one.
No fucking way.
No one said it. No one said it, thank God. Because I'd have said,
that would have hurt.
Fuckers.
That would have hurt.
God.
We got a guy.
That's a fucking good one.
We got a guy sticking up for workaholics, saying funny as hell. Fine, man. Fine if you like
I don't
it.
care. Yeah, right. I'm not against you thinking
Whatever.
that they're funny.
Yeah,
it's
that's
for
fine.
me.
I don't get it.
I don't like. I'm not into. I don't care, guy. No one I know that's of a certain age, any comic, is like this character of slow-moving confidence. That dude, if you walk somewhere in this city or in L.A. or whatever where there's some fucking hardened comics who's been chopping the right way, people kind of know them, people kind of don't, but they've always fucking hitting home runs. And this kid is like, so who are you? What are you? I'm kind of here more or less with him. Now, I don't care if he's intimidated and that's how his thing is. But I'm in a bad way.
Yeah.
Act right.
You can't play along with that shit.
I can't.
That's not your thing.
And none of those guys are I've noticed not one of those type of mentality guys has ever made me laugh in person, and not one of those guys I've ever thought was funny off the cuff on the air, or I wouldn't mind it so much. But it really is uncomfortableness, and they think that by being stone-faced, they're hiding the fact that they're scared.
Yeah.
It's like the hipsters who are pretending that they think they're nerds when they really know they're much better looking than nerds, and they have a lot more money than fucking than nerds do, but they're trying to be something.
There's too much thought behind it.
Yeah, it's planned.
It's not natural.
Just ask me to go along.
Yeah.
Like, just say, hey, Patrice, they do this thing.
This is my thing.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, man, hey, dude. It's like, okay, no problem. I could have been like, then I could be in my world, you could be in yours. But that whole thing where you're not preparing me to be, you know, not disrespected, but like, really? What are you doing?
I think it was like a disrespect kind of a thing. Like, he probably is sitting there going, Patrice.
But if that's his character, he probably did that with everybody.
Did he?
Yeah, but so fucking what?
But I mean, that's not a personal disrespect.
No, I didn't take it like that.
No,
but I'm just like, whatever your character is, it should be prepared just in case. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so on the road's going last, if you're that guy.
Yeah.
In a situation where the room has been there for 3 hours and this and that, and they have to set you up for success. Because your thing is, hey, this is what I do, and I'm not going to not do it, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Who are you? Oh, interesting.
Hey,
more or less.
William Shatner.
Oh, William Shatner.
I'm still trying to get you to do the William Shatner.
He fucking, him and his wife.
Yeah.
So he's talking to me after he goes, Patrice, oh, fantastic. All right? I go, thank you, sir. He goes, yeah, very good. Oh, it was, wow, yeah. I was like, it's really liking the fact William Shatner's like into me, right?
Captain Kirk.
So we're walking and everybody's getting in their cars. Whoever's going to the after party's on site, and whoever's going home is going home. So him and his wife were kind of going home. I think her name is Liz. So him and Liz was coming. He was Liz. You know, they love each other. You know, old white couple that love each other. They just
he's 80-something.
They're amazing, and she might be in her 50s, maybe something like that.
Chippy.
Nice, you know, Hollywood-looking, you know, good-looking lady, you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever. So they're talking, and he goes, oh, and I go, hey, man, she says, did you have fun? I said, I'm starting to have fun. This was after. I was like, I think I am.
I'm starting to relax.
I'm starting to relax. And he goes, oh, okay, well, try to relax. You know, I said, I'm trying so hard, man, but I can't stop being miserable. I'm so trying not to be miserable. He goes, oh, and here comes his wife. Hi, he goes, honey, didn't you think Patrice was great? She said, yeah. Wasn't he your favorite? No, Jeff Ross was, you know. So that was super honest, right?
Yeah.
So she starts, he goes, honey, I'm just talking to Patrice about being, you know, miserable and trying to be happy. And she goes, oh, you know, it's probably testosterone, right? And she goes, you know, when guys start to lose their testosterone, because that's what makes them go, they get angry. And I'm like, And then he goes, but honey, Patrice, she goes, oh, but he shouldn't worry about that because he's young. He goes, but honey, Patrice has diabetes. And that stops you from producing all the things you need in your body. She goes, oh, that's probably why he's so they were having oh my God. This conversation with each other about how my body
is
breaking down. And I have less testosterone and less manness. But they weren't being cruel. It was just, he's sick and can't produce. And she's like, yeah. And so he gives me a hug. You a great young man. Gets in their fucking limo, and I'm welling up.
You're like, motherfucker.
Because I'm realizing, oh, God, it's not just, I'm just an angry dude. My body's making me angry. My testosterone is gone.
Leave the poor man alone. He's had enough.
And I'm like,
Bones, check him out. He's on death's door.
They had a 10-minute conversation.
Oh my God!
Right in front of you.
Why I was just miserable, and it was human. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't trying to hurt me. It was just like,
that's funny.
Take care of yourself.
Hope I made your night better.
Liz is like, bye.
Okay,
I'll bet you they do that to
one.
I'll bet you they have that conversation with everybody. They find something. I bet they're like, oh, we got him pretty good.
They leave laughing.
They probably did that to Jeff Ross about something else. Well, you're a Jew. Jews aren't supposed to feel good after 30 minutes.
Just crying.
My eyes
Shatner and his
was
wife
welling up.
laughing.
I'm not lying. Because it was like, I started going, is that it? Because I'd be mad all the fucking time. I'm like, is it my testosterone is going? And she just was like, now you know how it feels about, like, menopause.
She was saying...
Yeah, because she was like, that's what happens to women. Menopause makes us miserable.
Why doesn't Bill Shatner talk to people who've known you for 15 years? You're the exact same guy I met 15 years ago. What do you think? What do you think? You were charming when we met, and all of a sudden you got angry? You've been terrible for a long time.
Norton keeps saying I was on Norton's side when we first met. The only time I hated Norton at any point, we drove to Sackett's Harbor or Sags Harbor, and he cuddled with his girlfriend the whole time and ignored me. Like I was like, this will be fun. I like Norton, and Norton falls in love with anything.
Yeah, I was 1999,
and he just cuddles up. So the whole ride up to this shitty place for 6 hours was Norton licking his girl's ear and driving, and I'm in the back like fucking reverse Miss Daisy. Just like, hey, let's talk about something. He's like, pfft. But it's because I guess he hated me from this gig we did.
I never hated you. I was kidding. I liked you a lot, actually.
I'm
just telling you, you weren't pleasant.
I don't think I'm unpleasant.
I know you don't. No one unpleasant ever thinks I'm unpleasant.
Did you see the roast?
Cancer doesn't know it's cancer.
I was the least. It just is.
It just is.
I was the least mean. The least mean on the fucking roast. But that's how we are.
Yeah.
If you listen to our roast, the roast that they did of me, or the roast, the Voss roast, or the Norton roast, you can hear it's love.
Yeah, it's your friends roasting.
Yeah.
It's not evil. It's
your
just,
friends.
It's fun somehow. And I'm just saying, this thing is. It was how much can you say awful to people you don't know?
That does come across like that now on the roast they do these days.
They could have joked. Somebody called John Lovitz. I'm not saying who, but they just said John Lovitz is a child molester, and that was it. And I'm like, I wonder what that means.
What, is he?
And then they cut. I don't know. And then Mike Tyson had to get a no rape clause. Can't talk about rape.
Oh, really?
No, you can't do it. He said, I'm not doing it if you motherfuckers call me a rapist all day.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's why nobody hit that shit. I was surprised they hit the prison shit a little bit.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Because when somebody said, I think Lovitz said something about prison, like Iron Mike, that's what they say to you in the prison laundry all the time. He's like, all right. But you can see it's like, all right, I told somebody don't fuck with me.
That's as far as you're going, little man.
Somebody's going to not, do well.
He would knock some people out.
Oh, hurt them. But I don't think he would. I think he would choke somebody up in the back. In the back. He'll hem somebody up. But I don't think he would knock somebody out.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't hit Steve-O. Steve-O, I heard, wanted to get punched by Mike.
Yes.
Like actual, and Mike's like, I'm not punching you, dude. No. He said, well, can you just hold your fist out while I run into
And he ran into his fist and busted his nose up.
His nose up. But Mike, the Tyson thing and the like Kate Walsh, people are writing, and she goes, well, Patrice, grape soda is not a fruit,
right,
which is fine. They all were fine. That was fine to me, but it was some that I'm like, this is not cool, man. I think I guess she might have had abortions or something, but somebody said something about her abortions.
Yeah.
Kate Walsh had 8 abortions, and she's trying to keep her head up, but it's like, you think this woman wants to hear about her abortion?
She's got to know that when she shows up, though. It's almost like if you're Tyson, you can get that clause in there, but most people, it's like that's what it takes when you accept that. Like you kind of know that anything,
especially if it's strangers that don't really know you.
Yeah, that's harder.
Like you guys were saying.
If you're shitting on each other, it's a little bit different because you know where it's coming from.
If you Wikipedia me and just say what you learn from Wikipedia and what you see on Google and what, it's just like you can. My thing is, I was trying to make a synopsis of what I saw of you as a person that I know as a person. Here's my synopsis of what you are, even though I don't know you. But nothing personal like, hey, blah, 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 blah. I saw that your dog had pneumonia, and I wish you had pneumonia instead of your dog. Your dog. Your dead doggy. And you just go, woo, boy.
See, you got to just go for the good stuff. Like, if I saw you there, I'd probably be like, look at all those rings. What are you, starting a ring store or something?
Which would have been better. I tell you, in the room, I love William. I think William Shatner came out fantastic on TV and in the room. But Jeff Ross, from start to finish, in the room was amazing. I have to say, he was phenomenal. He knew how to. He did know how to do it.
He knows how to do that shit.
Great at those.
He knew how to do it, man. I have to say, and Amy in the room killed too.
Yeah.
She really crushed in the room. Like she did a thing.
She came off really well.
I have to say that. I mean, I have to say, so it's like